Yesterday, my father was reading a mail, or rather a message from a person who goes by the name Lokendra Singh Chauhan, and he is a professor. And his language was so eloquent and so much vivid and expressive that it caught my eye. And he had written that my relation with animals as a kid had started to scare them off and probably just inspect them around, chase them, then befriend them, and later eventually which matured into something that they would like to understand and connect a relationship between the animals and the human. He told that he has been in connection with nature and animals since decades, and in fact he has made some documentary on the way he interacts with animals. And father showed me the link, and there it was. It shows him starting on his scooty, and he says, I'm going to meet my friends. And he parks his scooty, and the camera follows his lead, and we are curious where he's going through. And he goes to a lonely place, and there it's just the greenery and few langurs. It seems like that he's off there to feed them, but there's nothing. He's just trying to concentrate on their reactions and has been standing in front of them as if they know them, and there is a sort of interaction and energy going between them. And the langurs were not only interested in whether they brought something, although the first reaction was to just check for anything in his pocket and if he's hiding anything in his hand. But eventually it felt like they were very much comfortable in his company, and so he was. And he kept describing them, their relationship, their daily routine, and then the camera focused on a langur kid, a baby langur, and how it was excited doing the strange things, sometimes just jumping on the walls, sometimes just shaking the bushes, and maybe jumping to and fro between the mother and another corner. And he said they are one of the sweetest gifts of nature, the babies. Aren't they beautiful? And then he sits between them, and all of them seems to be very much in harmony. And if I were him, I would have been really scared, because langurs are known to be a little aggressive. But it was clear that he has been to that place and between them for a long time, and langur seemed to understand that he's not there to harm us, and they were sitting next to them just like he's their friend, and inspecting him, touching him, holding his hand, and he was equally comfortable. And he felt how I try to understand their expression, their behavior, and what they think about him, or in general how their social behavior is. And he's between them, sometimes doing breathing exercises, all at peace, and it seems he's in total harmony with the nature and the lesser humans. The lesser humans doesn't necessarily means it's a degradation, but non-humans, but still who deserve to be treated at par with humans. And his voice and way of describing is so good that it instantly caught my eyes and attention and had an impression on me. And I left a thankful note for him to make such beautiful videos, and it really moves me to see people go to such lengths and try to understand beyond the human relationships how kind, how compassionate, how touching it can be. And the name of video is an emotional relation with monkeys by Lokendra Singh Chauhan. You should definitely give it a watch, and it's something that feels good, at least to me. It was touching. And this guy is around 40 to 45 years of age, very much gentle, and it felt the nice people, as you can feel even in the video, his aura, his positive energy. I'm glad to be in contact with such person via my father, who keeps doing so much work, and he has left a message that I'm impressed by what you're doing, and I would like to be more in touch with you and see how our work can be forwarded into something more meaningful, or maybe take different routes to see where it leads to. And there are a lot of things, he says, we can learn from each other, and just when this corona time ends, maybe we can see each other. And let's see, I'm excited to see him. So that's all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.